Here's a quick overview of some of the tools we'll use regularly on our Sakai site. This may be a review for you. If not, if it's new, then just go ahead and pay attention to where things are as you explore the Sakai site. First, we will look at announcements. They show up on the right-hand side. You click the link to see the content. Okay, it's important to check your announcements every day because I will post changes in reading assignments here if there are any, send updates through announcements, etc. So check that for important information. Below announcements, you see a calendar tool. If you click on the date, you'll be taken to a list of what's there, the content. Anything in green indicates that an assignment is due, so if you click the link, it will show you some instructions. For full details, you click here. This is the same content that's available on the schedule over here. So this tool shows you just a different view. Okay, so it'll give you a calendar. You can look at it by day, by week, by month. I like to see the whole month at a glance. Click on the link and it will take you to the instructions. Okay, so these tools sort of work together to give you updates as well. As we go throughout the semester, I will post more links like this one. This is where you will see instruction assignments for the major projects this semester. So right now we just have project 1, and here are instructions for the first major project, a sample. I'll add a rubric later, and the websites that you need to help you get started. So as we go throughout the semester, I'll post one for project 2, 3, and 4, etc. The messages feature is like Sakai's version of email. If you ever need to contact anyone in class, hit compose message. You can send it to the whole class or just the instructor. If you need to contact group members, select each name, hit command before you scroll down. If you're on a Mac, use the command key, and then you can select people's names anywhere on the list instead of sending to the whole class. So command key if you're using a Mac. I would check this box here, send a copy to recipient's email, high priority, subject line, message, etc. Hit send. Okay. One thing that's really helpful to do is to set up auto forwarding in the message feature. So to do that, go back to the main messages page, hit settings, select yes to all, and then enter the personal email address that you would prefer to have messages sent to, just to make sure that you get messages from Sakai. If you're like me, I sometimes forget that Sakai has an email feature because I rely so much on Gmail, so I have to have things forwarded to Gmail to make sure that I get them. So just make sure to do that. It's a good thing to remember. Lastly, we'll look at forums. This is our discussion page. We may occasionally do peer review here. We'll respond to reading assignments here each week. Right now, this is what's listed on forums. Your first post is due here. Instructions will be listed below the topic. To participate in a forum, you click on the link and hit Start New Conversation. Okay. There may be more instructions here. In this case, there aren't, but if you ever see an arrow like that, go ahead and click that. You can add your response here. I highly recommend that you type all your responses first in Microsoft Word and then copy and paste them using this icon with the clipboard and the W. Simply because if you are responding to a post directly, here, if you're typing it just like that, your internet times out or your page freezes, then you lose your work. And some of you may know how frustrating that is if that's ever happened to you before. So go to Microsoft Word, type it first, then copy and paste it here. When you're ready, hit post, and if you've done it correctly, your post will show up here in blue underneath the conversation. You can click on it to see what you said, see how it looks, and then when you're ready to respond to other posts, to your classmates' posts, go ahead and click reply or reply to initial message. Okay, and that's how you participate in forums. So that is a quick overview. Make sure to set up auto forwarding in messages and check out what else is due on forums this week, and go ahead and get acquainted with the Sakai site. Send me any questions that you have along the way.